a tattoo. I'll always have you. My inhibitions fade away.
So I'm currently working on my duet series. It is coming out this freaking first quarter, and I'm having a good time with it. I am a little frustrated, I'm gonna be quite honest. Both books are done for the most part. There are small things that I'm changing, that I'm like adding, moving around, checking the continuity. The month of January is just for me to go through and write and reread this book to make sure this project is solid. I have to kind of maneuver some parts toward the end of the second book. And the reason why that's frustrating me is because I've done this before. But what happened is the program that I was using just said, hey, you know, these last 7 chapters you wrote, you don't need them. And so I'm just like, I know what happens. I know how the end works. I'm like, dang, these were words that I had. So what I'm doing is not beating myself up, because there was like a couple days I was like, man, I gotta go do this all over again. I already wrote things, but then I'm also like, I'm at a place now where my writing is better than it was, you know, 10 years ago, 8 years ago, 5 years ago, a year ago. And so instead of being so frustrated that I have to like rewrite these portions again, I'm more or less trying to flip it on its head and be like, I get to write things again. I get to make this ending the best ending it can be. I get to pull from continuity from the first book in probably a better way. I have fresh eyes. I don't know, I'm just a whole nother person. The version of me right now is not the same version that initially had the idea and worked through the idea. So I'm excited about that. So I am going to spend probably, well, the month of January, but probably the next couple days with this. Like I'm going to do like some like I'm at home type shit. Like I'm doing laundry, meal prepping, doing stuff around the home to keep myself in the house so I can work on this, because mess around with me, I end up at somebody's museum or at some party or at somebody like so yeah. That being said, this is coming along, y'all. I'm a published author. 3 freaking books at the time of this recording, man. I just thank you guys. All right, somebody here looking crazy as hell. The AC, I know it's the winter time, so it's like, why do you need your AC? But the AC isn't working in my spot, and so I ain't gonna hold you. I had a lot of shit in this room, and unfortunately, my AC unit goes through my closet, which is crazy, in my bathroom. And so it pisses me off, because every time that there's an issue with the AC, I have to come in, fuck with my shower, which messes up my bathroom. And then there's like some shit that goes through the bathroom, through my closet, through to the outside, which ordinarily wouldn't be a problem because, again, it's winter. But when I'm cooking and it get hot as hell in there. Also, I live in Texas, so it could be 40 degrees for 4 days in a row, and bam, 91. It's like, I'm not about to sit in here sweating. So, all that to say, I wanted to spend today just writing, maybe go up to the gym, maybe do a little cooking, but because we need this, it's freezing, but I need this AC working. I need them to take care of it today. I had to go in and like gut my room and my closet. Like I just spent a couple days like getting all things close again. Like it's a shit show. I have more than what I thought. So I don't know. I'm just this whole morning. Then I'm sore. Went to the gym. My body's attacking itself. I'm sore as hell. So I'm about to take a break. Go get me some food. I don't feel like cooking. I'm gonna get me some fast food. Resolutions be damned, and then I'm gonna get back, finish up this little bit, take me a nap, and hopefully dive right back into these books. So that is my Saturday morning update. All right.
1 hour later.
Here's the Texas brand. Whataburger, the one by my house specifically, is slow as fuck. They split you into two lines, and they take forever to get you your food. I pulled up today just to give me a little taquito, a little piece of a hash brown, and these motherfuckers took my order. I'm gonna give them grace because I think the young girl maybe was the only person there, but they got the nerve to have VIP signs on the drive-thru. And mind you, I waited 20 minutes. Like, the VIP sign is insult to injury. They are slow.
2 hours later.
Yo. Went to Whataburger, slow as hell. I got in there and laid down. Slept my life away. I think I slept for like maybe like 2.5 hours. Like, I'm tired. I gotta go pick up a grocery order, get back, and finally get to writing. My God, y'all. And though it is taking me a little bit to get around to actually write it today, I'm feeling like I'm actually taking my time. I know there were times in the past where I was like rushing stuff. I was in this constant state of like urgency, and I think I'm breaking myself from that. I've mentioned before about like the self-imposed deadlines and what that means, well, what that was doing to my mental. Because again, it's like, yeah, you want a book to be done by this certain time, but also you're the one with the deadline. It is okay to alter that a bit. And so I do have a hard and fast deadline for this first book and for the second one, but I am far enough away, and I've done enough work both on the book and like in my life, like home life, like shit like that, that I don't have that sense of urgency and stress that I've had on my chest before. Let me tell y'all, I have so many freaking clothes. I've been doing laundry, it feels like, for the past 40 days and 40 nights. Where am I going? God damn it, where am I going?
Never switch on the homies in the day ones. They didn't wanna open doors, so we made some. Take a bow on these haters like I'm Trey Young.
So yeah, I'm excited. Last night I started like kind of obsessing over the covers, because the covers are technically already done, but I know I have to like redo some things. What I'm noticing is when I do the ebook cover and then I go to do the cover for the physical book, it needs to be tweaked a bit, and so I'm learning how to, when doing the ebook cover, either make some adjustments there, though it always feels a little off, but making those adjustments at that time makes it easier to translate it over when it comes to the full book. But that doesn't even matter, because I take joy and pride in all that. So my plan is for this particular book, these two, is to finish them up, get them where I want them as far as interior is concerned, and then immediately, really once I get the page count, that's the biggest thing. Once that page count is done, which I think I have it for the first book, because anything I add or move around will not increase the page count by more than like maybe 5 pages, if that. And with the second one, I'm still doing some things that may increase it a bit more, but I want to get those 2 page counts down. I want to do that, get the covers, and then, what am I saying? Do that, get the covers, order copies, because I do want to have physical copies. And then for this one, I'm thinking about making them available on my site, also on Kindle, but like Kindle to pay, because I don't want to. This is the year of like getting my website together and polishing off things that I hadn't before. And so what I don't want to do is have all of my works only be on Kindle Unlimited. So I was playing with the idea of like having these immediately available on my site, and then of course on Kindle, but not in KU. And then at the end of those, was it 60 or 90 days for the second book, they move everything over. But I'm seriously considering just doing these on my website. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. And maybe kind of toying with the idea of like having the Loverboy series be the only thing on Kindle. I don't know. I'm playing around with it, but that's enough rambling. Yeah. That's it. So next time you see me, hopefully I'll be writing.
That direct deposit hitting like a bass drum and coming, keep it in coming, keep it in coming. Never switch on the that I came up with. No new friends with the.
All right, now that I'm actually sitting here, I finished up the formatting for the second book, because when I copied it over, it was this weird format. So I finished the formatting. There are, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4 chapters that I have to like rewrite from the ground up. And then I just went over my notes for the ending, because I don't know, was it in this video or maybe a different one, but the ending to this book wasn't done, but I had like maybe 8 chapters of it done that's just like going down. I'm like, all right, I gotta redo it. I'm fine with that. Thankfully, I have my notes here, and I pretty much remember how, like, what things happen. And for me, I like visualize a lot. Like, I can see full scenes laid out. And the interesting thing about that is the chapters that are gone, they're written out here. Like, I can easily recreate those. Of course, there'll be some changes, but because I've known the very end of the book for so long, it is still playing in my head and like mixing in with those images of the scenes that are missing. And so even though I only lost, let's just say 8 chapters, it doesn't feel like it, but it feels like I lost more, because all of the memories of those chapters and the ending that I've sat with for so long are mixing together. So it's just this weird thing. But I know that I'm going to have to buckle down and reread the second book. I have notes of things that I want to add, and there's continuity things that I have to address, but then I also have to, once I reread, apply the notes for this ending, and then also go the step further to the like final like couple chapters that were never written. So I know this video is going to be long as hell, so I'm probably going to wrap it up here. Thank you so much. I'm 𝘾𝙤𝙡𝙚𝙢, the love story architect. I write stories about Black folks in various situations, and right now I'm in my contemporary love story bag. Now, again, I think this is chicklet. I'm not sure. And dude, bro lit as well. It's whatever. I don't know. I have 3 books out right now. Loving Ashley, that is my debut novel. 2 Black men in a big city trying to find love. I have Ordinary People, which is the follow-up. It picks up a few hours after the ending of Loving Ashley, and this is spending 1 full day inside of a happily ever after. And then I have You Are Invited, which is my holiday novel. And though it is a holiday novel, the way in which I'm setting up this world, you absolutely can read it any time of the year, of course, but it doesn't have to be relegated to the holidays, because even though we're outside of 𝘾𝙤𝙡𝙖𝙮, the fictional city that my books are set in, it's clear that it's in the same world. So be sure to check those out. They're all on KU at the time of this recording. And shit, check me out on the next one, man. All right.